Welcome or welcome back to Novel Idea. My name is Dia, and today we are going to do a little bit of a review. We're going to draw for the free book giveaway, and I am going to tell you a little bit more of what I am reading in April. So before we go any further, I thought that we'd go ahead and do the spin. And so I have put in all the names into a random generator wheel online, and I am going to put it up on the screen now, and we will see who the first one is. Okay, it looks like Jessie K is our first one. And we'll spin again. And it looks like J. Fredericks is our second one. And because I already have all of the addresses for everyone, I will be contacting you guys and we will figure out what book you would like, and I will be sending out a book to each of you. Thanks so much to everybody that participated in that and that sent me addresses. Now let's talk about books. So the first book that I finished this week was O Pioneers. This is by Willa, Cather, and I was reading this for Tiffany's Patreon pick for the month. I have read it before, but it's been quite a while, and I absolutely love Willa Cather's writing, and I loved this book. I loved being back in this world with these characters. We are in the middle of Nebraska, on the open plains, and working with a very new settlement of people who are trying to create farmland out of very dry, very drastically nutrient deprived soil, and just trying to figure out the best way to do things. We are following Alexandra, who is the oldest daughter in a family of all boys but her. Her father recognizes in her, though, the one that is really going to make this farm work. In a time when women are not very well respected, her father makes sure that her brothers respect her and that she is listened to, and the story just kind of unfolds from there. And it's just wonderful. She's a very pastoral, very slice of life writer with really, really well developed characters. The next one that I finished was How to Stand Up to a Dictator, and this is by Maria Ressa. This is one I'm reading for the BookTube prize, so I'm not going to go into it. I will just say that I enjoyed it, and it is mainly about Maria Ressa. It's about her life in the Philippines, having to stand up to different dictators with the truth. And so that's kind of the main emphasis of the book. Then I finished New Seeds of Contemplation by Thomas Merton. This is a book I was reading for Lent, for the Lent read-along. I was unable to get the book that was for the read-along, so I just did my own thing. But I loved this book, and I will be rereading it. I took extensive notes on it. It is just about becoming more like Christ, and there's not a whole lot more to say about it. that's really its emphasis is about just learning how to listen, learning how to become, how to be okay with being still. It was just lovely. I just enjoyed every moment in the book. The next one that I finished was my Antonia or Antonia. This also is by Willa Cather. My Antonia also takes place in Midwest United States. It takes place in Kansas. Also, farming family trying to break ground, trying to make something of their farm, make sure that they are doing well and doing the right things. And the female protagonist in this one is Antonia. And she is a very outspoken, forthright girl from a family that does not speak English when they come. And she speaks a little, enough to where the boy of the nearest neighbor is just younger than she is, and he is teaching her how to read and how to speak English, and they grow up together. It's basically about her life, but he is the one that's telling the story. Sad and wonderful tale about early American life. All right, so the next one that I finished was An Immense World, and this also was for BookTube prize reading, and so I'm not going to go into it too much. And somebody that does like more scientific and more detailed nature writing would really love this book. The next one that I read was Book, Line, and Sinker, and this is one of the cozy mysteries that I am buddy reading with Michelle, and we're going through this whole series together. It's the Library Lovers series by Jenn, McKinlay, and this is book 3. And we actually really liked this one. There were some twists and turns that we didn't see coming. You can tell that she's kind of finding her groove with these people and this town and these characters, and it's just really fun to read. So this one was based around pirate treasure, and it was really fun. Michelle and I even went and looked up our pirate names because one of the librarians, the children's librarian in the story, actually gives you like a website that she uses to go look up her pirate name, so we did too. So we'll be continuing with book 4, I'm sure. I've already got it on hold at the library. I am currently reading with Jack from Spread Book Joy the second book in the deeapaul trilogy, which is Kingdom of Copper. This is by S.A. Chakraborty, and we both are enthralled with this series. We are really anxious to find out what happens. We never want to put it down, it seems like. I'm also reading Dinners with Ruth. This is by Nina. I'm going to put it up on the screen. Also for the BookTube prize, so not going to go into it, but it is about her friendship with Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I am still reading Garden Maker, which I started back in February, so still reading that. And then I just picked up Heir of Novron, and this is book 3 in the Ryria Revelations. Just really, really love Michael J. Sullivan's writing, and the way that he has written this friendship, the characters that he brings in and out of each book, the overall overarching storyline is really good. I'm just having fun. I think that's everything that I have read, everything that I am in, and everything that I'm starting. Again, thanks to everybody that entered to win the 2 books. And I will be contacting you, as I said, and getting those out to you in the mail on Monday. So I'll be back very soon because I haven't done my picture this TBR, and I want to make sure to do that. So I'm going to do that. And then I have a very special announcement that I will be making on Tuesday. So please come back for that also. Hope you guys have a wonderful Easter weekend. My son is in the Easter production at his church, and so we are going to be heading to his church on Sunday, and that's going to be our Easter. I don't have a whole lot of anything else planned besides reading, so I hope it's a wonderful season for you guys, and I will talk to you again very soon. Like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to. Bye.